So I've been on a bit of a sabbatical the last couple days due to, well, YouTube decided to gift me two Christmas presents this year, one on Christmas Eve and one on Christmas Day, both in the form of a false medical misinformation strike on a video of me reacting to an interview between Donald Trump and Candace Owens. So, they striked the video, then they removed the strike, and then 8 hours later, they striked it again on Christmas Day. So I got a strike on Christmas Eve and a strike on Christmas morning. So I've been gone from YouTube by the time you're watching this video for a week. Most likely, unless we manage to get the strike repealed again, in which case, keep an eye out for another strike to drop, and if you don't see me uploading it for a couple days, it's because I got another strike. And I actually do want to add a little bit of a preface to this before we get into the talk about Hanz and everything. Follow my Twitch. And come join my website and make an account. Links are in the description. If I get banned from YouTube, from streaming, because the entire site's run by robots, you want to be able to still see me go live, so make sure to do that. And join my fan Discord as well, because I'll announce my streams there every time. Anyway, I used to have a lot of respect for Hanz, and to a degree, I still do. I mean, he hasn't done anything to me in particular that's all that offensive or problematic. We had a debate recently, and I think I did well. I think overall it was a pretty good convo, and Hanz behaved fairly reasonably, I think, during that conversation. But recently, he's kind of been acting a little bit sus. A little bit sus. He's been going pretty sus, okay? He's been acting a little insane. Not gonna lie. The furthest back I can really trace it, I think, is the recent neo-pronoun xenogender drama. I know some other people would probably trace the drama back quite a bit further than that, but at least insofar as I can tell, where I started to think, Hanz, you doing all right, buddy? Definitely was the xenogender stuff, because it got a little crazy. Now, for the most part, I've sort of separated myself from this whole drama, this whole situation. I don't really want anything to do with it, and I've just been too busy to deal with it. But people in my chat are now demanding that I talk about it, so let's look at some stuff. So, Celine posted a message somewhere about Hans's comment on an individual by the name of Mr. Girl, who is likely a pedophile. So this is how it goes. DGG isn't wholesale simping for Mr. Girl. They largely just appreciate him being open about his pretty awful positions. I know a bunch of people who only follow entirely optics-focused people because people wouldn't understand, but honesty is a hot commodity online, and most people don't got it. You gotta love the Super Logic Bro sexualization. That's the only word I can really use to describe it, of brutal honesty. As long as you're brutally honest and consistent, no matter how much of a piece of shit or how stupid your positions are, then you'll have our respect because you're brutally honest and consistent. And those things are definitely things that are worth celebrating, but championing someone solely on being honest and consistent isn't actually a good idea, I don't think. And then Celine, posted that screenshot of the tweet in, I guess, Discord. This is clearly Discord, and said, "You gotta hand it to the pedophile. At least he's honest. What the fuck, man? LMFAO." And then Hanz quote tweets this, or posts that image, like we're Inception now. It's a Hanz tweet, encapsulated by a Celine message, now being encapsulated by a Hanz tweet. "Hey, you fucking loser, remember that time when I gave you $300 to keep your dumbass from being homeless and you can't give me even the barest minimum charitability on Twitter? I do. You were a shit streamer, a shit friend, and one of the biggest fucking idiots on this platform." Whew. Yikes. Holy shit. Hey guys, if you're getting ads over on Twitch, you should go sub on Twitch. Or beg for subs on Twitch. That'll make the ads go away. Yeah, pretty damn mean too, kind of angry. Very, very, just out of nowhere, super mad. I can get, being upset that somebody's dunking on you a bit, but does this seem like perhaps a disproportional response? Does this maybe seem to be a disproportionate response? And then Dreamleaf says, "Holy shit, he is so mad, LMFAO, what an asshole." We got another tweet here, and apparently this is he sure has a habit of posting DMs that make him look worse. Here's some DMs, I think, between Merrick and Hanz that he posted. Please, Hans, I promise you that you're only prolonging the hurt. I don't want to see you implode this way. Fuck off. Try to reason with the people attacking me first, then come back and we can chat. Otherwise, and I want to repeat this part, fuck off. You're a dishonest loser pretending that you DM'd me first. Eat shit, LMAO. I did DM you first, Hans. Lol, you absolutely did not. And then here's some tweets. You started... Okay, this is too much, Hans. You started going in on me over an hour ago, so before 2. Your first DM was from 2:10, 50 minutes ago. You're a lying sack of shit, Merrick. Oh, somebody in the Seanhead group chat posted proof that Merrick did message first. And then Hans responded, I don't care. Maybe this is in the lineup of screenshots you guys have been sending me, the links you've been sending me, but if not, I'm sure somebody can hunt that down. But yeah, someone did actually disprove the entire argument from Hans here wrong, and then his response was don't care. Hans became an L dispenser today, handed him out. Wow, this person's definitely a DGGer. Holy shit, man, fuck you. Would you prefer I dox Celine's Venmo account, you idiot? To be clear, I'd never do that, but if Celine wants to lie, I do have receipts. Oh yeah, and this is in regards to the Mr. Girl guy, which we'll be getting into in a whole other situation. Don't you guys worry. That's its whole own other thing. Well, that's a little bit unhinged. DGG. Listen, I've got friends who are DGGers, okay? I do not hate DGGers. I've got friends who are DGGers. My sister's literally dating a DGGer, okay? I'm not discriminatory towards DGGers, okay? I've got tons of DGGer friends, all right? Listen, okay? I'm not discriminating here, okay? But to be clear, there are a lot of people in Destiny's community that worship him like a god, okay? That can literally do no wrong, and it seems like it's more prevalent lately than it used to be. I remember that, like, every time I would hop into Destiny's community back in the day, like, into his Discord or whatever, I was a Destiny simp back then. I'd get into arguments with his fans about stuff they disagreed with him about. And this was back in, like, 2018, 2017 or whatever, like, late 2017, 2018, whatnot. Like, that was what his community was like back in the day. I'm not sure if it's entirely like that anymore, outside of maybe ironic ribbing. I'm sure there's probably still pushback against what he does in his community, but it feels a lot more, especially following the Lefty arc, where he really just dropped the nuke on a lot of his more Lefty fans and kind of got him out of there. Feels like his audience has gotten a little bit less willing to criticize him, especially since most of the people that I remember in his community that would criticize him before were communists that were in his community, or socialists, or just lefties in general. And while I'm not going to say that Hanz is like a big Destiny simp or anything like that, I will say that he's sharing a lot of their audience right now, and you're heavily influenced as a streamer by the opinions of your audience, and sometimes you have to know when to tell your audience, no, stop, you guys can't control what I believe, because sometimes your audience does influence you a lot more than you'd like to think as the streamer. And Hanz fans are also Destiny fans, and so a lot of their opinions are going to rub off on him. Naturally, that's the way communities work. Unlike Voshites who are revolting against his Minecraft take, oh my god. There's so much Vosh-related stuff I want to cover on stream, because it seems like he's been the center of so much shit, from the Mr. Girl thing to the Hanz stuff is related to him, to the fucking Minecraft take he had on YouTube that I really want to do a takedown video on. God damn. Okay, listen, I've got advice for you guys, okay? Hypers in chat if you've ever dreamed about becoming a YouTuber or a political streamer at any point in your life. That's a couple of you. 5 of you. Not bad. Yeah, see, there's a good amount of you. A good amount of you, a good amount of you have wanted to become political streamers at some point in your life. And that's definitely an admirable goal. Don't get me wrong. It is. But something that you have to realize is that this is, at the end of the day, just the internet. We're not existing together in the flesh space, the vast majority of us. Most of us aren't ever going to actually meet each other in person. And you gotta engage with it on that same level, you know? I understand if you used to be friends with somebody online, but, like, I'm sorry, but if you want to exist in this space and to maintain a good reputation, you can't take online stuff too seriously. Like, it's understandable if it's your job, like if people are mass reporting your channel, for example, like that's one thing, right? Like if people from the communities that Hanz is engaged with are like mass reporting Hanz's Twitch and they're causing problems for him, or mass reporting his Twitter, that's something completely worth getting upset about, because that's your income, right? That's where you're making money, that's your job, it's your career, that's one thing. But if we're talking about petty political or personal disagreements online, if you want to come out of it looking good, playing like you're on the high horse is always going to work out better for you. I'm not even making moral judgments here. I'm just giving simple, like descriptive advice, okay? Like, people generally don't like when people on the internet take online disputes too seriously. I mean, you can talk about it, and you can cover it, and you can do whatever, but if you seem like you're too mad over it, then people just feel like you're unhinged and crazy. So I guess if I had advice for Hanz from like creator to creator, just play it off cooler, really. Like, even if you are truly upset, and there's nothing wrong with being truly upset about whatever's going on, but I mean, you are, you know, it's, I don't know your side of things entirely, but just don't come off like this. Try not to come off unhinged, because you're only giving those that don't like you ammo. I've acted unhinged before in the past, before I learned this lesson the hard way. I've acted unhinged online when it came to disagreements, and even though maybe I had a point in those situations, it made me look bad. Like, for example, there's a really, well, I won't use this example because it's not perfectly analogous, though I guess it kind of is, but I guess my overall point is, you gotta put on your game face, all right? You gotta put on your game face, or people are gonna think you're insane online. Xanderhall, be me and approach every situation with the exact right amount of irreverence and the situation deserves. True. Yeah, you got to act a little more irreverent about these things, otherwise you seem mad online. And nobody likes it when people are mad online. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell icon. You guys all know what to do. Follow my social media, link down below in the video description. I imagine my Twitch stream also has my social media, my Discord, and all my other stuff linked down below as well if you're watching live on Twitch. And yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good one.